The next day, Ben forces Sasha onto a canoe heading down the river. She attempts to reason with him to spare her life, but he treats the entire ordeal like an enjoyable game. Keeping her tied to the vessel, he pushes her into the current, dragging her along until they finally pull ashore. He leads Sasha into a horrifying cave, which instantly fills her with dread. She tries to negotiate a release, but her words have no effect. He hangs her high off the ground while she continues to talk to him. Her psychological tactic works. Ben lets his guard down, allowing Sasha to launch a sudden attack. The impact dislodges the hanging hook, sending them both crashing down. She runs and dives into the river, with Ben pursuing closely. As she tries to swim to safety, Ben tethers the loose end of the rope to his own body to anchor her as the violent current sweeps them both downstream. They plunge over a massive waterfall, leaving Ben badly injured. When Sasha tries to slice through the binding rope, Ben revives and fiercely attempts to drown her. Despite his injuries, his strength outmatches hers. A brutal struggle ensues, and Ben begins to choke her, only to stop abruptly out of a sudden wave of pity. Seizing the moment, Sasha retaliates by striking his leg with a rock and fracturing it. Entirely drained from the confrontation, they collapse on the bank. As darkness falls, Ben finds himself helpless and terrified, turning from the hunter into the prey. The next morning, Sasha surveys the landscape and recognizes that escaping this isolated valley alone is impossible. She must cooperate with Ben to survive. They establish a desperate temporary truce. Using a shared dual harness, Sasha scales the cliff face while pulling Ben up with her. They coordinate their efforts to reach the top. However, Sasha has been secretly planning her getaway. She unclips the connecting harness. Ben notices and tries to pull her down with him, but his grip fails and he plunges to his death. Filled with relief, Sasha finishes the ascent calmly without looking back. Reaching the summit, she is overcome with joy and peace, knowing the ordeal is finally over. She eventually makes it back to town, alerts the park rangers to the events, and brings long-awaited closure to the family of Ben's previous victim.